What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of patron spreads, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. First up is Shannon, and Shannon requested a summer cottage core spread using this beautiful new book by Castatic Plans, and I'll be sure to have my affiliate link in the description. And I always appreciate your support when you shop through my link at no extra cost to you. But what I want to use is this gorgeous set here, this pretty seaside cottage set, and the hydrangeas. I think I'm going to start out with this beautiful blue door right over here in our sidebar. And I'm going to do this little seaside cottage sticker up here, but I'm going to trim off like the legs because I like that it looks like it's hanging. Okay, and use one of these adorable little blue bows. Right there. Oh, it looks so cute. And then I think let's go ahead and add a long box in the sidebar in the blue. Go ahead and white out where it says note. And add some lines to that. And actually, I don't know if I'm going to use this because I want to use a ton of those hydrangeas, so I'm going to take that up for now. And I don't know how it would look to mix the roses, but there's plenty of other cute stickers I can use here. Shannon likes flowers and borders, so I'm going to give her lots of flower action or floral action. Okay, we will do our little reading bench or reading nook here. That looks so cute and cozy, doesn't it? Let's do this little scrap here and add another piece. Let's do one of these little sections or clusters of hydrangeas right here. Okay, and let's see. Right there. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that layered on both sides. Okay, and I want to do a cluster. So let's do this cluster right up here. And how about get a box here in the green. And the tan. Actually, I think I want to do this cluster on this side. We'll do this here and just trim out around this green. So let's do these. And this. And we'll get our little dragonfly there. I'm going to do this little watering can of flowers right here, but I think I'm going to have to pick this box up. Maybe I'll switch it for a slender. Yeah, we'll just do that because that fits better. I think actually I'm just going to move this cluster. I think I want that big house sticker right there in the middle. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I'm just going to trim the edge of that off. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and we'll do this here. With this layered on it. The full box here, or no, let's do it over here. And then right here, let's do, okay, I'm going to do this blue. With the nude color. Okay, that's going to be our boxes. I'm going to stop and draw some lines. I'm going to go ahead and add some to this double box for sure. Let's do here and here. Okay, and let's do a few up here. Okay, now over on this side, we need to do, I think maybe here and up here. Let's just do, I don't know, maybe not a full set here. Same up here, just a few. Okay, I paused for a minute because I couldn't figure out what is not working for me, but I think it's this cluster. I think I'm going to switch it to just regular boxes. So I'm just going to lift that up and do a regular, because I want to do some flowers, more of the hydrangeas, and I think just having so many different flowers makes it look a little cluttered. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And this blue. Okay. I think I'm going to scoot this over and have some other item in between these two. Like, what about this little basket of lemons? Okay. Okay, we're going to put this up here. I think I'm going to use the clear for the flowers because they just layer better together, like when you're doing a cluster. Okay, so let's do that there. Okay, so let's do this right here. Maybe like with a leaf or something in between. Okay, let's go ahead and put this here and get our border on the other side. And we'll do this. And let's have this bouquet here. It's so pretty. And I'll just leave the rest of that open in case you need to write anything there, Shannon. And we'll do these. Let's get a little bit more here and a little bit for here. There we go. Okay, also we're going to move this over to the other side. I think it just would look better right there. Okay, now for over here, let's do okay, let's do that there. Okay, and let's have this little cottage up here. With that there. Okay, and let's get another little bow over here. On that box. And then right here, I want to do this "Take It Easy" quote. I actually used this on my spread the other day because it goes so perfectly with this sticker book. Let's do it right here. And I want that little dragonfly. Okay, we'll do our dragonflies there. And a dragonfly there. I think I don't like these lines here either. So I'm going to cover those up with just some sticker paper. Okay. I just want to put a longer piece of flowers there than we had before. Okay, we'll do this. Right there, and then this little scrap here. All right, and I'm going to put this quote here that says, "Do more, regret less." And then I want to add a quote here, but I cut some of the frame from these boxes apart so I can divide these up so they won't just seem so open without lines. Now just a quote over here. I think I'm going to do this, the same one I used the other day on my spread that says "Be kind," because it kind of fits perfectly with that roof. And let's go ahead and put this little planter right here. Okay, I think we're good, except for I want to add some black words and a couple of flags. Okay, so let's do, I don't think we need one here because we have a kind of a quote here and here, but over here, let's do "Get It Done." And these are just those same quotes or black words I made on the Cricut. And over here, let's do "Don't Forget." And let's do right here, "Check It Off." Or let's do the plan there, and then we'll do "Check It Off" over on Sunday. Okay, and then right here, let's add like "today" or something. At the top there. Okay, Now just a couple of flags. Okay, in this happy planner, every week needs a fun day. I've got some like blue flags in here. Okay, let's grab 3 of these. So one here, that's almost the perfect shade. And one here. And we'll put one here. Okay. Okay, I think anything else that's left open, like here, or, you know, just little spots like that are perfect for you to write something in, Shannon. That's going to be Shannon's spread. I think it turned out beautifully. It's got all the cozy summer cottage vibes. I hope you love it too, my sweet friend. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, next up is Nicole, and Nicole asked for a chicken egg tracker. She's got chickens and she wants to know how many eggs she collects each day. So I found all of these images on Creative Fabrica. She said she loves chicken wire too, so I thought I would use that. And I just have a piece of dot grid paper here from Live Love Posh. I'm gonna start out with our chicken wire right up here. Let's do it about like this. Okay, we're going to do it just like that and trim off the excess. I'm going to just use this little mushroom punch. Okay, so now I'm going to put the label here. Okay, and let's put these here. And a little basket of eggs over here. Okay, and I've got lots of different little single eggs I'm going to put along the bottom. And I wanted to add this little baby chick standing here on top of the basket. All right, I'm going to go ahead and write our title in. I think I'm going to use this yellow color to write egg and then write tracker across it, kind of stretchy. Okay, and then we'll just write tracker across it. Okay. All right, so for the actual tracking of the eggs, I made these. It's just all one rectangular sticker, and I'm just going to number them, like date them right beside it. And then Nicole, you can write in how many eggs you collect each day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on the front, and I figured I'd do a couple on the back. So I'm going to put that right here and then just write our month above it. So this will be for August. So I'm going to go ahead and date it first. Just right here beside it. Millie wants to come up and see the egg tracker. What do you think, Millie? It's cute, isn't it? Do you like it? She said, as long as I get to get in your lap and get some belly scratches, I'm going to be all right. Okay, I meant to take off that one, but I'm just going to trim it off and then put a place for the total. Because there's 32 and there are only 31 days in August. And that's just a little undo. I have that linked in the description of every video if you ever want to try it out. I didn't ever used to use it, but after I got used to using it, I can't imagine not having it. So it makes it just so perfect and easy to lift up a sticker. Okay, so right there, I want to put something like to cover up where I took that off. This little carton of eggs or something. Oh, probably this would be cute. And then right there where I cut that off, I'm going to use this for our total. No, comma, they're more like watercolor. Okay, so I'm going to put this little carton of eggs right there where I trimmed that off. Okay, and then here's where I want to use these little boxes that I made for the totals. I think I'll do it right here. And I'll just write total in there. And I thought I would add some lines here just for journaling, like, you know, what days were better, or the majority of your eggs, like the color, or best time of the month, or whatever kind of notes you want to add, Nicole. So I have this, but I also have another little stencil I got on Amazon. Let me grab that. This has some longer lines in it, like these. I'll link this if they still have it. The last time I got it, I think I got the last one, but maybe they restocked. But it's 15 stencil sheets for dotted journals, and I'll have my affiliate link in the description. But it's all kinds of like bullet journal stencils. But I'm going to use this to fill in for notes right here. And just add a few lines. Okay, so let me figure out how I want to write August up here. I was going to write it stretchy, and I guess that would still be okay, even though it's under that. Let's try that. And I'm using just a Le Pen fine tip felt pen. I'll put that in the description as well. I love these. A little bit thinner or finer than the Papermate Flare that I love so much. Okay, so that's August, and now I just want to fill in. I need to also write total eggs. Right there, and then notes right here. Okay, I feel like we need a little something up here, maybe some little eggs. I think maybe another chicken would be cute. I think I want a different chicken because I think that's the same one but just flipped around. So let me grab that. Oh, I have one right here. This one's perfect. Okay. And then over here we'll just do like this carton of eggs. Yeah, that's cute. Now we gotta do the rest. So on the back, I think I'll go ahead and do the chicken wire up here again, but not so much of it since we don't have a title or anything. Just trim that off. Okay, so I have for the next month, we've got August. September has 30 days. So I've got one of these for that. I might write the names on the side just so I can fit two on here. So let's do that like right here. And then we'll do the other one over the other way. Okay, so we've got August. Let's do September here. And then October here. And then I can add a little deco here and then go ahead and add my dates. And I think I'm gonna come back and add some washi tape. I have this from the washi tape shop. It came with a set. I will try to find the link and link it in the description and my code and everything. But this has like a little split peach and green, which is perfect with these colors. So I think I'm gonna do that right here. Just right where that sticker starts to kind of camouflage that. But I do want to lift the little chicken feet up so they're sitting on top. There we go. Okay, and then the same on the bottom, so just the same way, the green first, so it kind of mirrors it. Just like that. that finishes that off. And then over here, I need to go ahead and write the dates in. All right, I'm going to put these guys right here. And then we'll do a total here and here for the month. Okay. And then I've got just some random little pieces of paper. I think I'm going to put farm fresh eggs on this, like a little sign. Okay, so cute. And then just a few more little eggs scattered around. And some little scraps here. Okay. Put that there. I think maybe I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of pieces of this. So let's do green nearest the eggs because it's kind of the color of the eggs on the other side. Okay, and then a piece here to kind of separate the months, and then that's going to be all we need. And we'll do another strip here. Little scrap there. All right, that's going to be Nicole's egg tracker. Here's the front, and it's a little bit bigger since it's kind of like the title page or whatever, like the first month, and then place for notes, total eggs, and then we've got September and October on the back. I hope you love it, Nicole. I love how it turned out, and I had so much fun putting it together. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put these 2 patron spreads together. And of course, thank you to my patrons for your support. I love you guys and appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.